Cemeteries tend to be quiet, contemplative spaces, built to serve both those underground and those paying their respects. However, some cemeteries have gone far beyond their original purpose and have become known for their decorations, ornate tombs, or even the tradition of vampire hunting. From scary to urban, there are examples of places of this type that stand out all over the world. With that in mind, we have put together a list of 5 cemeteries that you should get to know before leaving this world. 1. Highgate Cemetery, England. Opened in 1839, Highgate Cemetery is one of the most famous in London. Several grave robberies, desecration, magical duels and crowds of vampire hunters carrying stakes have passed through there. In several of these hunts, graves were looted and royal corpses were decapitated. Today, the Victorian Gothic landmark is the final resting home of famous figures such as Karl Marx, science fiction author Douglas Adams and famous criminal Adam Worth, who possibly served as the inspiration for Sherlock Holmes' #1 enemy, Professor Moriarty. 2. Chichicastenango, Guatemala. Far from the city center of Chichicastenango, on a hill rarely visited by tourists, is one of the most colorful cemeteries in the world. Draped in Mayan tradition, the vibrant rainbow of pigments celebrates the afterlife of the people buried there and can symbolize different family roles in local tradition. In a city where the majority of the population are indigenous Kich Mayans, the cemetery also hosts a variety of Day of the Dead rituals that involve incense, alcohol and even chicken as offerings. 3. Los Angeles and La Cruz Cemeteries, Mexico. Although the area appears to be a single cemetery to those who visit, La Cruz and Los Angeles are actually 2 cemeteries barely divided by an old fence in Mexico. Both feature an impressive array of artistic styles, including paintings, ironwork and sculptures made from marble. It's easy to get lost in the corridors while looking for the most exclusive tombs there, which have small metal plaques that describe the history of those buried, and even the mausoleum that is believed to be a source of miracles. 4. Copley Cemetery Park, Estonia. Located in Tallinn, the capital of Estonia, Copley Cemetery Park is a lovely urban oasis that hides some centuries-old graves. The site was once an ornate cemetery for the Baltic German population who lived in the region, but Soviet forces occupied the area after World War II. Because of this, all memorial structures and tombstones were removed. After the Soviet military left, it slowly turned into a park that is now green and lush, even housing a playground for the youngest. 5. Hartsdale Cemetery, United States. Around the world, it's not just humans who have designated areas for burial. The oldest operating pet cemetery is located in the United States in New York City. The Hartsdale Canine Cemetery, as it is called, served both the elite who wanted to make sure their animals were honored in style, and everyday people who simply loved their pets. Now, more than a century since it was founded in 1896, the cemetery is home to more than 80,000 dogs, cats, rabbits, birds, reptiles, monkeys, horses, a single lion and even a few people buried there. And with that, we end our journey through the 5 historic cemeteries that are worth a visit. I hope you enjoyed the fascinating mix of history, architecture and culture that these places offer. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, share with your friends and subscribe to the channel for more content exploring unique places around the world. And if you have any suggestions for a historic cemetery that we should visit in the future, leave it in the comments. Thank you very much for your company, and see you at the next historic destination.